Welcome back to Bomberman 64. Today we're tackling Blue Resort. This area is a lot less broken than the first one.
I'll be the judge of that. Already broken, there's tracks that lead to nothing. I do like the music, though.
So, I see there's a resort, so we already have a vacation from the first level.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this music. I say that now, but we'll see when the whole thing... Because there's gonna probably be like a wah 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 or something.
Don't kill the butterfly!
There's nothing in the gargling lizard levels. Well, I need to kill it because it has a heart.
Oh, okay.
Of course it does.
I'm gonna kill this one, even though I can only get one heart at a time, but I'm evil.
It's bouncing on top of its death instrument. What shooting... What kind of vacation spot has a cannon?
Well, clearly you've never been to Pirate Isle, Travis.
Where is that, in New Jersey?
No, I just made it up.
Oh. Feels like I kind of want to go.
I mean, it probably exists. We could look it up and go.
I mean, they had that pirate ship thing in Las Vegas. But there's no chance of dying there. Not that I'm aware of.
So what did the switch do?
That dammed up the water, so I'm able to come down here.
Are those water enemies or fire? I can't tell.
They're water,
Oh.
and they're ridiculously strong. Even though they're water.
Water bubbles?
Yeah.
Water seemed to kind of mess with bomb usage, so I could believe that.
This part about this, you can see Sirius off to the side there. So the idea is to go down and go up to talk to Sirius from there, but you can just go across the bridge. They both go to the exit anyway.
See, so far, I'm not minding this level. It makes sense.
Well, this is the speed run.
Oh, right. That always does help.
Also keep in mind, I take billions of takes for every level.
I can't wait to see what the timer says after this level.
It's subverted 3 minutes. Oh.
Oh, wow, holy shit.
I love the guys with the little curved swords. They just swing them around.
I also like that this vacation island with big quotes has like an evil emblem on it. Welcome to Demonic Bat Isle.
Does that explain the cannons now, Trev?
A little bit. I feel like once you entered Vacation Isle, like the sign fell
You
off and
just
said,
threw a bomb at somebody's hotel!
Yep.
oh my god.
We firmly established in previous LPs, Bomberman is a mass murderer.
Thorn, this is not Oklahoma City. Oh, I'm going to hell.
It's okay, Travis. I always knew you were going to.
I appreciate it. But seriously, what the fuck blew up the whole building?
Sort of the gimmicks of Blue Resort are damming up the water, knocking down bridges, blowing up hotels, yes, and cannons.
No vacation for you.
I'm guessing it's like wartime France or something, is the idea here.
I guess I wouldn't have minded so much if they weren't like, you know, portraying people jumping out, like, and not like 1 or 2, it's always like 7.
Well, we need to kill in order to get the gold card.
I understand.
I feel like this would be one of those games where like one of those stupid lawyers that say video game create violence. We're like, well, this game with this bomber showing up and blowing up buildings full of Eskimos and taught people wrong. It's like, oh my god.
Guess so I need to get up here again. Not only this, while that bomb is in the air, I need to drop a bomb underneath me. And that's how I get up there.
I kind of wish like you were knocked out and the bomb hit you and knocked you back down.
That happened.
Oh.
Check the timer, you'll see how long it takes me to do anything.
So, Bomberman has health, right? Because how do you die, besides falling?
He has health, he only has 1 hit point, but if you have a heart, you have a 2nd hit point. But you drop the heart, and you need to pick it up in order to get it back.
Okay.
No wonder you said this game was hard. I mean, beyond all the collecting stuff, if you only have 1 hit point with so many enemies and ways to get hurt,
Well, keep in mind, most of the enemies don't actually hurt you, they just make you dizzy.
Oh,
Explosion seems to be the only thing that really hurt you.
that's odd.
But there's a lot of explosions too, so...
It's not as gruesome the third time, you know?
Yeah, you become desensitized, I suppose.
Hey, you're just like,
Par for the course. So.
Video games don't affect people.
Bad music affects people. It makes me sad.
I think this is the first proper LP. I played a little bit of Bomberman Hero with the new controller, because, as Yoshi mentioned, in Bomberman Hero you need to press start super fast to unlock the moon levels, but I couldn't do that on my own, so I got a turbo controller.
Thanks, Yoshi.
This is the first LP where I actually played the game with it.
I like how you thank me even though I've never played Bomberman Hero. I just happened to find that. Like, I was reading, like, game stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
And by interesting, I mean hilarious.
And you just happened to be Let's Playing the game, so I thought, I wonder if they know about this.
Clearly, we didn't.
I feel bad for my old controller. It's the same one I had since I was a kid, but the control stick is so loose.
What if there's places that fix those?
I don't know.
We'll start a company where we fix old controllers. We'll be broke.
Now let's actually talk to Sirius. He has some information to talk about the mini-boss of this area. The big bad of the game is Altair, and I think his minions are named Celestial names. I'm not quite sure. But they've got cool names.
Orion and things like that. Yeah.
Orion, yeah.
That same skipping walk.
Yeah.
I thought it was the fishing level.
No, that's the boss.
Somehow you become Big the Cat.
This is Artemis. She is the female of the group. And probably the easiest.
I thought she was gonna run into the water after you said that.
Hey, I can see why.
Whoop. Right through her hair.
So she has ninja star bombs.
Oops.
That's actually kind of cool.
She doesn't really aim them, though.
Oh, they go through walls?
They go through walls, though.
What's the point of the walls?
That's just to fuck you up.
It's a gift for the character to stand on.
She has basically the same gold cards as Sirius did in the last world. Just bonk her on the head and catch her in a giant bomb blast.
What, I don't know what it is about girl characters in Bomberman games, but they always seem so nice to Bomberman while trying to kill him. He's bye-bye! And then you start waving as an explosion takes over your body.
Any of these bosses, if you're able to dizzy them and then pick them up, you can't actually throw them over the edge and kill them that way.
Oh my lord.
You don't get the gold card, though.
Aww.
It just shows Bomberman dunking this one's head underwater with his no hands.
I think our last card is, again, just to kill her. And then also the time.
I'm gonna assume the dub didn't get translated in America. So, yo, my!
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I think they were dubbed, but it's hard to tell. There is some voice acting, but it's very minimal. And kind of strange.
And also, that's pretty forward, because a lot of 3D games back then didn't have voiceover. Okay, put money into that. Yeah, that makes sense.
That is kind of an odd choice in how some old games would have voice acting at random points.
And then you have new games like Ni no Kuni that have it at some points as well, with technology that of 1997.
This far in the LP, for the sake of full disclosure, I should mention, if you notice the game audio going very dim, the high end gets shaved off. That's because when I was recording this, something either with my capture device or even with the cartridge itself caused a lot of the louder audio to distort really badly. I was able to clean it up, but you'll probably notice it in places where the game audio gets almost muted, like it's going underwater. That's me saving your ears. Damn it. Damn it!
Usually here it's the Sega Genesis that had the sound card problems, so that's really unusual. Somehow this game managed to make Super Nintendo's good sound quality weird.
I think it was the actual capture device, because the little bit of the second attack that I recorded, I was able to fix the volume and it sounded better.
Wow, what explosions.
Yeah. You can tell by the quality of the explosions and all the power-ups that I have how badly I did in previous recordings. Go away, fish.
That's a fish?
That's a fish.
That's little feet.
I'm just now realizing I probably don't need to pump up the Ultra Bomb, because it's an Ultra Bomb.
Thank you, game.
One pretty cool thing about this is there does seem to be a sense of progression, because we fought Artemis on that bridge, and when you enter this area, the bridge is already broken, and the next boss goes up from where we leave off in this area.
It's a little strange that it seems like the baddies they've been showing off are mid-bosses? Like, they're not the main ones. Like, that seems a little strange.
A little bit.
Maybe just because they found them easier, or...
Well, they are a lot easier than the final bosses.
I'm assuming it's like a taste, like, oh, they're all gonna come back later, even stronger, or...
No.
No? And why even put them in the cutscene if they're just gonna... well, I lose.
They never know. Eh.
Yeah.
God damn, this camera's bad.
I thought you were gonna say, "Goddamn, Japanese girls do it to me every time."
Why would I say that, Travis?
Because you love song reference? That's half Japanese girls, to be fair.
I'm kind of proud of that, because usually you're not able to hit that. Yeah, that was kind of stupid too, but usually you're not able to get an explosion up to that cannon, but I just bounced it off the butterfly and got it from there.
I thought you were so surprised you ran up to high-five the cannon.
A speedrun community, I hope you're watching.
There's no reason to kill the cannon, so no. Wait for it. There we go.
Oh, I thought that was a jewel. I didn't even realize.
A little late in the game to be telling me that. I appreciate the Elvis Costello reference. The last card was just to kill the enemies. I don't need to show that one again.
There were no precursors to this boss. Oh. Well, there's that.
You wanted a fishing level, Yoshi? Here we are, the fish.
Yes!
This guy's probably one of the hardest to get his gold cards for. Every one of his little things that you burn off takes 2 hits. You want to get at least 1 hit on the little lure there that hangs off of his head, but you don't want to destroy it too quickly, because one of his attacks, what you need to do in order to get another gold card off of him, needs to have that lure intact. If you burn it off, you miss that gold card. But at the same time, you need to burn off the lure to get another gold card, so it's a lot of trial and error.
Admittedly, this is actually kind of a cool concept for this fight. I mean, considering how early it is, where it's doing different camera angle pans, and the fact that it's cutting off parts of your ledge, kind of making the level more tense. It's actually kind of a good boss design. I mean, the boss himself is kind of him, but the concept's cool.
Is he... Oh, he's wagging his tail at you, okay.
Yeah. Those bubbles won't hurt you, but they will knock you out. One cool thing is if you have a bomb in your possession, it actually deflects the bubbles.
Looks like he's like, no, no, no. Oh, this one's a real waiting game.
That's the one.
They just stared at you going like, why would you do that?
That attack he was doing there, I blew up a bomb in his mouth before he could do it, but what he does is he actually slams the lure onto the raft trying to hit you. If you burn the lure off beforehand, he won't do that, and you miss that card. Alright, now there's just one last card that I'm missing. Aside from the time card. And this takes a little bit of fancy footwork. When he knocks out the piece of the raft, you'll notice, depending on where Bomberman's standing, the camera isn't so cooperative. I need to get it down to just one log. And since that one's the middle log, I have the best chance of being able to move around on the log without falling off into the water. Guess how many times I died by falling off into the water?
4.
1.
1,000, correct.
41,000, right, okay.
All right.
Timer gauge, here we go. Let's see what kind of fun Thorn had today.
2 hours.
Oh, man.
I was almost there.
Well, do keep in mind, the deaths don't count in the timer.
What's weird, the first one took you an hour and a half, that one took you 30, 40 minutes?
Well, he did say the gold cards in the first one were super hard to get.
Which, of course, is why he did it first.
Yeah. Well, they kind of go in order.
Hey, look, you got about 2 hours to get the secret. You can do it.
The hardest cards to get in that world were definitely from the final boss. The first one, the hardest cards were in the levels, and that counts towards the timer.
Well, that went pretty smoothly.
For you.
You know, except for the fish thing dying a lot.
Only gets worse from here.
So you said there are bad levels in this game, right?
They're bad stages. And they get more prominent and more bullshit as we go on.
Alright.
Case in point, Red Mountain. See you next time.